Today on the Occult Detective, we're going to take a trip to the Westcountry. So let's get down to the business of today, which is, as I said, the Westcountry. Dear friend of mine, friend for decades, moved to Ireland a few years back, and he came back for a visit this past weekend, brought his lovely wife, and it was really great touching base with him again. But he brought me a gift. Well, he's a bit of a sailor, and he found himself kind of stranded in Cornwall for a brief time, and he saw this in a bookshop and picked it up and brought it to me as a gift. Westcountry Witches, Wizards, and Warlocks by Richard Pierce. This book came out in 2016. It's a thin, staple-bound book. The back cover copy says, Charms and Spells, Wizards and Warlocks, The Cunning Path, Witches and Wise Women, Black Dogs, Broomsticks, Wicca, Paganism, the Otherworld, Satanism, and the Occult are all discussed in this book. The Bedford witches were hanged in Exeter in 1682, and Drake's drum thumped out its ghostly beat at times of peril for England. Maggie Figgy forecast shipwrecks, and Tamsin Blight was the Witch of Helston. This book is full of interesting folk like these and their stories. The practice of witchcraft still exists, and in the pages of this book, you'll become aware of a parallel world inhabited by pixies, witches, warlocks, and wizards, and fetches, and familiars, and everything else. This was a quick read and just a lot of fun, right? So it's just great illustrations. These kind of like local interest books on folklore and magic and the occult, just I adore them, and it's such a great gift, and it barks right up my tree, and it's so just like a lot of fun. And it's part of that the Isles that fascinate me, the folklore of that area. A large part because of Somerset, right? So I live near Somerset, Indiana, and there's always been a connection between Somerset in England and the Somerset here, and Somerset, Kentucky, where goblins and UFOs have been sighted. And it's that weird kind of, association, the name association. So much strangeness occurs, in all three of those places. There's certainly more than synchronicity going on. So yeah, getting this book that delves into a subject I love, about a place I love, and that is intertwined with my little personal world. It's fascinating stuff, and I really cherish this as a gift, and it's a fun read. And if you happen to get a chance to pick up this, like I said, it's well worth spending time with. It's just one of those kinds of books.